The stream keeps bugging out. Don't know why. That's getting annoying. YouTube, fix your shit. All right. Now, for the moment of honesty, I need to now do two things. Bulk out the back end of this ship, which is gonna be annoying as hell because I don't want to bulk it out too much. We're gonna bulk it out. Alright, stream is bugging out today. I don't know what YouTube is on. I don't know what drug YouTube is on today, but for some reason it doesn't want to work properly. And that's a pain to deal with. One I don't really like because for some reason this glitches made me have to redo my stream 3 times. And I don't know where I put that white. Oh, found it. Alright. And then I have to... I'm just gonna make the... Okay, moment of truth. Yep, that works. So this motor looks cool. This one looks bad. I mean, it looks a little bit better with the side plating, but I need to make it look and feel like an actual motor. So what I'm thinking is this. Let's add bulk to it and then like pressure it to the bottom. Like let me try this. Like I'm thinking just add a bit more bulk to the front and then maybe put a little bit of bulk in the back. You get what I'm saying? Like I don't know what I need to do to make this engine work. I don't know. It's one of those things where I have no clue what I'm supposed to do in this situation. So like if I were to bulk it out like this, that would be cool. But then I just thought of something. Hold on. So I'm gonna build from the inside. We have these parts, which in return, I have a part from a single build I made. Hey, what's up? Welcome to the stream. We're gonna plug my phone in. Phone's at 8%. Oh god, that sucks. We're just building Legos, doing Lego stuff. Boredom is my worst enemy because it wants me dead. God dang it. Phone, stay. Can you guys see me correctly? Can you guys see me? I can't see the chat. Chat, can you see me at all? I'm trying to angle my phone with the Lego box like this so I can try and see chat. Okay, is it working? Is that working? Can you guys see me better? Bolt of Lego, just a tad bit. From my perspective, I'm looking halfway into my Lego bin to read chat. Which is stupid as heck, but it's funny. Alright. I'm thinking for the engine, I can add like a bulk in this middle bit. And then I can extend that out. So like something like this. Like, you see how I'm doing with this, right? So like something like this, where it's like I can then connect the top and the bottom of the jawline together. Or I might just leave it like that and just put like a piece down the bottom. Alright, I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to bulk in the front. Because I want to build a bulk bit right there. And then I can add in, if this can work, I have no idea if it is going to work to make it, this is going to make it look better or worse. I'll see what happens when it happens. Oh, what if I were to put... Okay, I have an idea. I have a plan, but this might not work properly. But who cares? We're going to try it anyway. So for some reason, I can connect parts on their side if I use this kind of connector piece, which I don't think I have enough space for. I don't. But that doesn't mean I can't force that perspective. Because what I can do is I can add in this part, this little hook bit, and I can then look for a single part like this and turn that on its side, and then I could get a very long gangly boy, a long gangly lad that isn't gonna work in the middle. I mean, it will still look cool for like the mechanism on the from the back, so we're just gonna hide it down there anyway. Get a long gangly boy, and we stick this on the side of the motor. Maybe we can stick it a double stick on the back. Yeah, it could work. But then I'm gonna have to lift up the armor piece one more time, which is not a problem because I had to do that twice, so that's normal for me. And then I just need to then find the right piece in my pile of mishandled Lego Ghibli bits. Connect that there, and then layer that down on this side. And now we have one side of the motor. And my plan is I want to make it so that like the motor is right on top. So that means we need to lift that. I won. Fun. I love my life. Why am I doing this to myself? And then we just need to slide that on there, and then this on here. That should work that looks way better. Okay, I might be cooking, but I don't know what I am cooking. And then the second half, since I don't have the same part, I might just shove like a random part on it. Okay, let me look for that. I only have 2 of them, so I have to know it has to be in the bed. Why do I do this to myself? I feel like the best plan of action for this single stupid structure is to kind of like just weigh my possibilities at this point. Oh, that isn't gonna work because I need to expand it up by 1 and I don't have the right part for it. Why there's a broken Lego bit in here? What Lego piece died? That's weird. That's really weird. I don't know why I found that. Moving on. I'm gonna just shove this back there and see if that would work. We're just gonna shove and make a makeshift like mechanism back here. Right, because that piece of shit isn't gonna hold. I'm going to do a very weird technique for this. That is still not pushing in. Oh, I hate that. I was gonna play Genshin on stream, but I already do enough Genshin on my stream, so we're just gonna take a break from Genshin and just do our own thing today. Yeah, let's do Legos. Not like that's gonna backfire on me. And then we need to bulk out and build this custom wing. Build that out. I know exactly what I want to do. I want to bulk out the side bit by bulking it out entirely. So if I just shove one of these and then one of these, it should give me a bit more support. I mean, I don't really need support. I don't really give a damn, but still. And since I now know exactly where the wing is gonna go, now I just need to start connecting bits to bulk out this MacGyvered, almost unflyable wing. This MacGyvered looking wing mechanism, aka I don't know what I'm building, because I didn't plan that far in production. I kind of just saw the parts and once and started constructing stuff. And then I can add in like some little detailed bits. So the weird thing about this is I have a ton of little detail parts that I'm never going to use, like little red dots, little grates. Let me pop these in. There we go. Yeah, that kind of makes this feel a bit more jagged, which is the plan. So I'll do the same thing to this wing, where I want to. So let's jagged. Let's make this wing all jagged. Step one is first bulk out the bottom. Then add the thing to the back. Then connect this little wing bit, this little wing bit here to kind of bulk that out. I could probably add something to the back there, actually. Now that I think about it, I could add something on that back piece. Like that. The hell was that? Whatever, it happens. And there we go. That goes there. Start adding some like jagged edges onto the top. I actually do have some parts that could work with this though. What am I doing? I have parts that fit this design perfectly. I just haven't used them yet. In the original ship design, I used them on the side as like wing parts, but now I can actually use them for what they are. Stupid filler parts that no one will ever use, Lego. Why do you make these parts so non-usable? I swear to God. Whatever. The thrill of a double life, dark will greet you tonight. That's the question. Ooh. Alright. Will group be tonight? That's the question. Bam, 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 okay, I might just skip out on the swing. No, can I even? No, the wing's pretty sturdy. We're just gonna keep it the way it is. Alright. And in moment of truth, does this wing... Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Fine, no side plating for you, buddy. Hate when that happens. Who will group be tonight? That's the question. Bam, 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 bam. Hey, what's up, Radko? What's good, brother? There we go. I think that looks cool for like the main like sight engine, but now we gotta figure out how we're gonna connect all of. I feel like this, I guess, simple connection could work. Alright, I'm gonna figure it out. So the back half of this engine needs to fit with like the front. I just realized I could just stick something in the front. What am I doing with this? Okay, well, one, we're taking off this engine for now because I just realized I have a way that I can do this. We're gonna remove off that. Kill me. All right, there we go. And then we just need to connect random Ghibli bit right in the middle, whatever this disc piece is called. Some Lego nerd's gonna probably hound me for calling it wrong. I do not care. And then here's the thing, I gotta figure out, oh, this is on the up part, so I gotta make this like one block thicker than I want to. Okay, please tell me I can just pop this. I hate myself. I hate this. Why? Why is it like that? Alright. There. Now we got the engine part. Oh, no? Is it not one off? It's not. It's not. Oh, thank God. Thank God. Thank fucking God. Oh my God. I hated that. I hated that so much. So now we got the main front end built. Now we need to just cap off the motor because we need to make this engine, this motor, as big as the main one. So there, and then pop that part there. And then I don't really know where I'm going to take the rest. Maybe I'll just pop on one of... Ooh. Oh. Alright. In a moment of truth. So if we then put the adjustable slider, like wing bit on the side. Okay, that works. I'm happy with that. I'm legitimately happy with how that turned out. And then the back end, since we already have a good amount of like parts for I'm already reusing, this dumb looking snowflake thing can probably work really good as like a back engine. Strip off the main part and then patch on this part on top. Like, I'm just gonna try and wing this design because I don't really know where I'm going for with this, but we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. All right. The Radco organization, man, they're kind of cool. I hired them a bit ago. Radco's hired, if I remember correctly, a little bit ago to work on a project. Also, I found the second wing piece. Oh, don't tell me. Just pop that. Yeah, there we go. It's not a perfect wing design because it's not really built like that, but I don't care. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Wing piece. Don't give a damn. Frick me. I mean, okay, here's the honest truth. I really hate how these parts aren't symmetrical. Engine bits will just go forward like that just because I know that I'm probably not going to get them perfectly symmetrical, but the closest I can get to them being symmetrical, the better. Alright. That part's permanently fixated to there. Might as well glue that in one piece. So now I'm looking for another part that I just had 2 minutes ago. Where did it fucking go? I just had it. I legitimately just had this piece. Here it is. Alright. And then... there we go. Alright. I'm trying to figure out what else to kind of shove on to kind of add a bulk to this little wing nut bit, because I don't think I'm gonna have it physically bend inward. And knowing my part limitation, I feel like the best way to do that is not to bulk it out too much, but to add like a bulk at the end and then cap it off. Which is going to be annoying because I really hate doing stuff like that, but it's like I have to sometimes, otherwise it's just not going to work. Whatever. I mean, I'm pretty bonus at scrap, so I don't have a problem with that, doing that kind of stuff. Alright, that actually works good for like not locking it at the bottom. Okay, maybe I can do something. Hold on. So for some reason, I can't physically connect them permanently like that. But if I were to connect it with like a single middle connector, with that, okay, it's close enough that to the thing I want to do, but whatever, it's fine. It's the closest we're gonna get to what I want, and then we just connect every other part in, with the remaining parts being would this fit? Please tell me this fits. Okay, that looks cool. That looks cool. But now I gotta figure out how to bulk out, because since I now have these side wings built, now I gotta figure out what to put in the middle, which I can't just shove two simple parts, because then that would, like, it won't cover up enough and it'll just look weird. But if I were to do something like this and then this, maybe, okay, you know what? I'm gonna go past my judgment and give it a chance. We're gonna give that experimental build technique a chance. Alright, we're gonna give it a chance. That engine part, lock them up onto both, and then connect them both like that. And then, if I have the same parts, I can probably bulk it out from the upper half too. No, that'll be too much. That'll be too much. Unless, hear me out. I want to test this. Go groupie tonight. That's the question. Bam, 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 bam. They heard about the rumors. God dang it! Stop falling off. Alright. And plug that into there. And then I'm going to try and build out like a bulky bit that's going to like stick out somewhere. So like down here. Then add that. And then add like, since this is on the side, I want to build like a bit that sticks out on the side. Something that doesn't even, yeah, that can work. That can work for the whole design I'm going for. That can work. And we get the old school 1993 Ronald McDonald piece, which I always shove on this thing. And then, if I have the parts, which I might not, we'll try it anyway. We'll try it anyway. We'll go and do it. Nope, not there. And then connect from there to there. I'm gonna move all these parts up. So like right in the middle of this piece. Ow, I hate that. All right. Bulking out is gonna have to be the whole normal one with this. God dang it. Okay. Pop that there, pop that there. And then we pop these down, and I think that should work. And since we have these little side bits, we can then put these two gold halves on the side. Which that can work really good. We just need to figure out what to put in the middle of this gap. Alright, perfect. And then that should, if we reconnect it, it should be sturdy enough. But here's the thing. I need to make, so here's like the only problem I have. So I have a problem with this engine. It doesn't look like the engine is big enough. Like, here's the thing, I get it, it's kind of poking out on the side, but it looks like it's sticking out too much, which is an issue, because I can't just have the engine sticking out like that. So what I'm going to have to do is we're going to have to do some coinky-dink modifications to the mechanism so it makes it look all big and bulky. AKA, I hate myself and I have to do this. This is gonna be annoying. First step is probably putting in the side middle wretched bits, which I hate putting. I hate putting these like little filler parts in because one, I will never use them, and two, dear God, I hope I never use them. All right, we're getting somewhere. We have the middle parts. We're gonna take off the wing. Okay, so we're gonna take off this one. We now have one wing finished, one engine done. This second engine is gonna be a pain. We're actually gonna remove the wings from the new engine specifically because it just looks too bulky, which then makes it look. Oh, the wings did make it. All right, we're leaving the wing. Oh Jesus. Okay, I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm fine. All right. Which one's which part? I think it was this one was this wing, which I didn't need to reattach to this middle part, which bulks it out too much, but that makes it look really sturdy for some reason. Oh, there we go. That's one wing done. So this is like specifically one wing. And that's going plugged right into the side that has the pluggy part. Perfect. Perfect. Now we need to figure out how to make this look bulkier. I'm not making a fat joke. I'm being genuinely serious. We need to figure out how to make this look like a bulky, so that it doesn't feel too thin. And I know I'm probably you know what? I may have just solved my own issue by accident. Okay, we're gonna also redo the side of the wing. So the main engine part is this going here, then this on top of here, and then this going on top of that, which is the main engine. But we gotta put something in this middle bit. And I don't really know what to put in that. I'm thinking to bulk out one side, put a filler in the other, and then connect a part in the back that I can then put a stud. If I even have one of those, which there's a very high chance that I don't. Okay, that works better. There. This and this. And then this part goes right on top of here, which looks cool. And then, this is the whole reason I did it like this. There is a single bionicle arm joint somewhere in my pool of random parts where we're going to look for it. Where are you? Where is it? Where did it disappear to? There you are. You have these two diamond bits. In my plan, to slinky dink those things right there. It doesn't look any better than it did before, but who gives a crap? It gets the job done. Who cares? Who freaking cares? At this point, I just want to get this build finished. So we have the bigger engine. We have the bulk engine. We have the big engine. And we put them both together. Moment of truth. Now I don't have a skinny joint in the middle, which looks way better. But now I still gotta figure out to fill in this other joint. So, engines are coming off again. We are taking off the engines and put them back on multiple times. Specifically because I'm still working on filling out tiny details. Because knowing me, I never get that finished. And I gotta probably get that better done. Put a little computer thingy there. And then I will just grab another 2 plate. If I can find another one. If not, it's perfectly normal. I run out of parts all the time. That's fine with me. Pain is a sensation in which the human body wants death. Don't ask how I know that. Alright, where is it? Do I not have any more pieces like that? I know. We're going to scrap bin. Here it is. One bit in the scrap bin later. Let me slinky dink that there. Is it perfect? No. No, it's not. But it's perfect enough to where I can slinky dink this part in right here. And you wouldn't notice it. You would not notice it for the life of you. If I were to ask you where is that single part, you would never notice it or see it. Which is the whole point about it. It's just that you don't look at it, you don't notice it. And that's the motor on one end. That's one motor. And then the second motor is right here. Neato, it is almost done. Now we just need to figure out what else to add, because the bigger ship always had a bunch of other small details. How come I have the one that looks like it got shot out? What I'm thinking for this is to put this back here to build. So I want to bulk out again one of the back part. Now the back of the ship needs work, which means engines come off again. All right, buddy, come here. I gotta be very careful because these engines are fragile now. All right, okay, there we go. Engines are off, which means I now have to bulk out this half. Why do I do this to myself? The plan is, now there's only one little problem. I gotta undo the build I did here, specifically for one reason. I want to add in a small glass panel here that I can then link to the ship's bigger half so that I could use that for more detailing. This is literally how much parts I'm going to be using. I want to use up every part I have in my collection to build this. Well, not because I want to use it, but because I want to build out the way of the ship's bulk. How bulky this thing is. This thing is very bulky, by the way. Like, if this thing went to fly, it'd probably crash and burn immediately upon impact, upon flight. But that's okay, because all of us have that little spark of Titanic 2 syndrome, where we want to do something stupid and we end up blowing up a bunch of billionaires because we're stupid enough to do that anyway. I'm not talking about an experiment submarine, because experimentation is what makes life good. I hate my life slowly. Okay, we're gonna have to figure this out. Do we have any other bits? Do we have any other parts I can use that are from this thing? We do, actually. I can scrap some parts from the back of this mechanism. There we go. Gross. I'm going to keep looking and scrapping parts off older builds because I'm never going to fully use them. Like, I'm not lying about that. Like, I will never use these builds ever again if I didn't scrap them. Hey, we got 3 people in chat. Welcome. Okay, I'm going to figure out why the leveling is off on this. The leveling is off. What the hell is wrong with it? Okay, I'm gonna have to figure out why this thing is off balance. So if I put this here, this is off by 1. That can't be right because I measured it all out. to bulk out this, I would then need to make this go up to here. Which I think that's, yep, that's one block level lower than I need it to be. That's the issue. I did not get the math right. What do you do? Alright. Moment of truth. Doesn't open. I mean, to be honest with you, it never will open, so I don't really care if it opens or not. But just for the aesthetic value of it, I really wish it would open. Whatever, I'll figure it out. Alright, there's actually two good parts I can use from this. One, I could connect this part to here, and then use two spare parts to put that filler in. Then put a second, I think this is perfect to connect all together, but I'm not fully sure. Moment of truth. So we're going to connect that. Is it one block higher than in everything else? The answer is... oh, stick to it, you son of a bitch. Actually, that can work. Hold on, I have a better plan. So for some reason, I can just stick these two parts together. If I did this, and I did that, and I just stuck it together, it somehow works. It just somehow works. I don't know how it works, it just somehow works. And that's all I need to hear. If I hear that it somewhat works, that's all I need to hear. I'm going to go to my grave saying that. It somehow works and the thing just explodes. Yeah, that's going to be a horrifying experience for children in the audience, because that's gonna a lot. Core is really bad for children's mental formation. Whatever. All right, I now need to build out this structure in the middle. There is no reason I'm covering this up. I just want to fill in the back of this ship with actual, like, usable parts. Okay, wait. I know what part I can use that's going to work better. I have a brown bit. Please don't break, please don't break, please don't break. I know you're old, but please don't die on me. I legitimately need your parts. Oh, thank God, didn't break. The brown parts always break for me. Oh, God. The brown parts are the ones that always break for me. It's so annoying. And then, I just realized something. I could just reuse most of the brown parts. Since I have nougat brown, I could just... let me just try and press that down. Is it pressed down? It's the closest thing to press down. Yo, that looks cool. Okay, we got it. I think it's almost there. Almost there. I'm almost. Oh, I just need the right specific part. Why does this always happen when I need it? I need like a flat bit. Yeah, that works. Alright, this one, I have the white, now I need to find the gray. Wherever the hell that went. God damn it. Whatever. Found it. Okay, moment of truth. So I plug this part in. I plug that part in, right? Are they not the same size? No. But they leave a 3-block gap. Which shouldn't happen. Is my math wrong? Is my math wrong? I think my math might be wrong. I think I did my math wrong a little bit. Oh, it is 3 blocks. So yeah, I did get my math wrong. But that's okay, because that actually works in my favor for the build. Because I don't care really about the whole structural support part. I'm just gonna wing it. Literally. I'm just gonna do this. We need to get... Now that I got the... Come here, buddy. You ain't leaving my sight. I specifically need you. I'm gonna stick these up here. And what I'm thinking... I don't think Oh, I may have... This might not be sent. Oh, it's wrong because the blocks are off. Whatever, it's fine. Here's the plan. I want to connect this. And I want to build a mechanism that goes both ends. Like here. And oh, I need to bite medias. I'm going to put another block instead. There and there. So now we have, when it hits the top, a perfect wing piece, which would be perfect for like the design I'm going to go for. And we just need to get the right parts again. This always happens. I always think like, oh, I have enough parts, and then I learn personally that I don't. And then I'm kind of stuck like scratching my head and figuring out what the hell am I going to do now. Is this flat? There. Hold on. What's the flat point on this? I mean, to be honest with you, I really don't need to make this symmetrical since I'm going to be building over this. So we're just gonna go back to our original plan and add more layers. Okay, so back half looks good. And then we got this. And the plan is I want to build out a thing. I don't really know what I'm doing. I'm just gonna... I think that's it for this piece. Unless I can... Alright, we're going to redo this back half because I have a better idea. So for some reason, I could just shove this part right here. Then center that. And it looks identical to the thing I'm planning. And then I could use the 2 brown bits that I have. Alright, I'm gonna figure this. Ah, shit. There we go. And figure out if I can just slide that downward. That can work. This can work. There. Alright, so that, and then I just need a white piece in the middle, which I can use a single grate, because I will never use that grate again. I will never need that grate, ever in my life. I'm going to regret these words later. I know I'm going to regret these words later, but I'm not going to use them now. So I'll just do this and then grab the two purple back. Whatever the heck those parts are, because I don't know the names of them, and I'm not any more of a Lego nerd to care. Eat my shorts, you stupid Lego nerds. I don't care about that. The names, specific conventions of Lego bricks. Ooh, so spooky. Alright. And then, plan is simple. Now we have this. We have this neato back structure for the ship. And we have our engines, which go on the opposite side. So we have engine number 1. Engine number 2. Which looks sick. And then from the bottom, it looks boring. But from the top, it looks okay. Then I want to start adding small details, like how there is certain plating on top of the ship that doesn't make sense. Like, why would you need to have, like, specific plates on top of your ship when your ship's already built? Forget about it. Forget it. You didn't build this ship, did you? No, you didn't. I built this ship. It's mine. I'm gonna take us to Mars one day with this handy dandy heart attack inducing vehicle of mass destruction. Don't worry about the side effects of space travel. You gotta worry about your taxes, because your taxes are important, I guess. The IRS is gonna kill me if I didn't say that. Alright. There. Do I have any other good parts that I can kind of cobble together to kind of make this feel like it's been built by the greatest engineer, the guy who made the Titan submarine? I'm not going to make that joke anymore. Do I have any parts that can fit specifically there? Did I use my good parts? I think I may have used all my good parts. I might have. And then with this, I can actually modify certain... Ooh, wait. I just thought something that'll be really cool looking for the back end of this ship. So for some reason, I have this part, which I will never use in my life, because it's a single back fin. But here's where things get interesting. If I plug this part in, then plug in that part, then that might give me just enough room Okay, now that actually looks cool. This might work. And then since I have a ton of these like round plated bits, I'm thinking I can probably just like cobble these things on. So like I'm not gonna waste another bit. We plug this thing in. We plug one of these into here. And then this just makes it look like it's on there, when in reality it is stuck together with super glue and hope. More super glue than hope, to be fully honest, because I'm not putting any more than I need to. And because this is all put together by super glue, I can put a ton of these little rivet plates all around the ship. Like on here, when I could just shove Okay, maybe I can't just shove plates on everywhere, but it's okay. That looks cool. What else can I add? Luckily, I have two of these. I can then put two cool looking red lights on top of the ship with an additional little gold bar on the top. And then I do have these little custom wheelie bits that I will not use for the ship. We're going to save those for next time. There's some cool wheelie bits, which I will save for next time. We can then add in a... We can bulk out this side engine if we just had one. Hear me out, I have an idea. Yeah, that can work. And then bulk out that, and then get myself some... If I have it. If I have the... Yes, I have another grate piece. One grate piece and one little clip. And then we connect that clip down. And then we give it a little light bulb. And then we connect two of these if they fit. And then we connect... I really want to get the details on some of the motors really good. Otherwise, they won't look as good as I thought, because I think they would, and I don't want that feeling in me. There we go. Break that like that. Now, I just need to connect. I think that's it. I think that's it for that little engine part. There's also like little side bits on the ship that could use some details. Like, this side bit could use like a little grate. I have some wheel parts that I can shove that lean down sideways for, like, I guess some supports. Maybe? Luckily, I have a ton of these little, like, rivet bits that I will never fully use, because, one, no. Two, I'll think of what to use with them later. As well as we have an engine, which, in my opinion, would fit really good on one of these motors, which I don't think I will put, and probably I will put that somewhere on the side of the ship. Like that. There we go. Perfect. And at the end of all of that, I now have... Oh wait, I could make a lot more smaller details for this wing, because this wing still doesn't have it. My itch for detail has not been scratched yet for this wing. Do I have any more of these? Yep. One here, and then... No, not that. Wait, I have a 3-piece. What am I doing? I have the best piece for this. I have this. I have this little bit here that I can then connect a 2-plater. Better yet, I have a better idea. I can place this part on the 2-plater. And if I want to bulk out the engine, which I might have to due to it not having enough detail on the top. Oh, that's gonna suck. Bulk that out. And then I'm thinking... curve out this side with some like flat slopes. Then grab a this, and then I think the best plan is just to get another flat bit, or like a this engine is very fragile. I should mention how fragile this thing is. This thing is so fragile that I'm scared to physically mess with it. Because of this, I am not gonna modify this too much after it's built. Because it's how fragile this thing is. There, pop that part there, and then pop this part in the middle of that. And then to bulk out that middle part. I'm trying to figure out how the engine side's gonna look. Engine side, like this. Oh, that's perfect. That fits. Oh my, look at that. Look at this from the back. It fits perfectly. It fits perfectly. Okay. Okay. Now we're getting somewhere. Now we're getting somewhere, baby. Now we're getting somewhere. With slopes, I can do this. Step one, I just need a good amount of slope pieces and a good amount of angle pieces. Because I have an idea. So if you ever see what I'm doing, it's like, is this one butter break? That one's smooth, which means I think that one's bad. No, this one's bad. Alright, let me hear this one. I hear friction, which means that's a good one. So if we were to just push these down like that on both sides, it just works. Alright, moment of truth. Moment of truth. Pop that bit on top. And then we need at least, if I have the parts, if I have them, I might not have them. Oh god, I might not have the parts I want to use. Oh wait, I just realized I do have them. I do have them. It's these little like bits right here, which I'm too scared to use because I don't like wasting them. I don't get them often, only in mech sets. The Lego mechs, I mean, not like any other mech set in Lego. And then we put the gold insignia little bit of gold bar because I don't know if I have the second one. Do I have a second gold bar? Please tell me I have a second. I do. I already used it. We're gonna swap out that gold on top for silver, and then we're gonna put the second gold bar in here. Right on the little fisty thingy, and bam. Now we have a really good thing up here. And the final addition to this is I want to put a thing up on top of it. I don't know what I'm going to put on top, but we're going to, okay, I'm going to put on top. I have a little yellow brick. Slide that on there. And this whole build bit is a bulk of the arm. So if I were to just slide that down, schlank it down, it just looks good. It just works. Do that. And since this goes down to like a second pin, I could then put something like this, cementing it in. And that can work. That can work. Just can physically. All right, moment of truth. All right, here we go. Ugh. Is it working? Does it look cool? I like it. That works fine. It actually looks really good. It's a little bit heavy, but that was the point of me redoing it, to make it look a bit heavier. Remodel that. Reposition that. Reposition that. And think about my life choices. There we go. And then I could reposition this old missile part I used to connect both bits of the rocket together as a little rocket stud mechanism on the top of it, a little topsy top of the ship. And I think that's it. I think that's all I'm gonna do for this build on this stream. This is like a long stream, so yeah. Oh yeah, also we do have a ton of wheel parts. But you always have to have the goofy ass looking tractor wheels. It's part of my builds. We always need one. Also, this back end is gonna be a bitch to keep on. And there, and then connect that there, and then connect that like that. Nope, too much. And then connect the rest on top to look like a bunch of framework, I guess, because God knows I suck at framework and planning and stuff. I don't plan my streams, which makes probably why I'm not a big fan on streaming, but whatever. Yeah, and it's done. The whole thing is being finished up, and I'm gonna get my clothes finished. Literally the entire build. I redesigned and built together. Also, I forgot that the back end wasn't fitting properly. Oh shit, that's not fitting properly. It's still fragile, so we're just gonna mess with it. Anyway, we're ending the stream here. Thank you for watching, guys. Peace.